Hello and welcome back. Today we're just gonna have a short video because we're on a weekend trip, and a couple of years ago this wouldn't have been possible for me. Like, I would have made sure that I could walk around, run around all the time, and well, this weekend we're just hanging out, enjoying ourselves. So this is definitely a progress. But I got a comment yesterday and I just wanted to address it real quick. It was this comment here, blending it in, and it's basically about having people telling you that it would be quote unquote healthier to lose some weight, or even like telling yourself that when in overshoot weight, which is one of the hardest things to do. Like, I think blaming yourself and being unhappy with yourself is already, like, after an eating disorder, I think people who have never been through it don't understand. But like, every single gram you're like gaining after a restrictive eating disorder is terrifying already. But coming into overshoot weight, whatever that means for you, and then also having people telling you that you have to lose weight again, is like the most horrible thing ever. So I really feel for you. And at the same time, you're mentioning that your therapist and your dietitian told you to increase your caloric intake, which, even if they didn't tell you, I would probably give you the same advice. But these people seem to be, they seem to know their stuff. So I would definitely try to listen to them. And again, like, I really don't want to invalidate your feelings. I know how hard it is, especially since you seem to have like some conditions that require like being even more careful with what you're eating. I've had people telling me what to eat, what not to eat, with my water retention and some other things I've been going to. And when you're trying to recover from restrictive eating, whatever that means for you, you actually want to make sure you don't restrict and like you actually eat your fear foods, right? But when your fear foods also become your fear foods because you have like some medical conditions, the whole situation gets way harder. So my advice for you would be to try to find something that feels safe for you, not safe for your eating disorder, because that's a huge difference, but that feels safe for you, and at the same time gives you enough energy, and something that might be easy to get or easy to make, something that feels good for your body as well. Because I feel like, especially in recovery, many people struggle with like stomach issues, with bloating, with all this kind of stuff that nobody likes to talk about, but it is what it is, especially since many of us avoided certain foods for such a long time. So it's actually like pretty logical that the body isn't used to getting those foods anymore. So when we start having those foods in our diet again, our bodies might react different than we would like them to. So in my case, it was like increasing, or like even having some kind of like fat intake, which I avoided completely, having more sugar, even like certain fruits and vegetables, because I was like super restrictive. Like, putting those foods back into my diet actually didn't feel good at the beginning. Not only because I was so afraid of those foods, but also because my body wasn't used to them anymore. So I had stomach aches. I had so many problems. I had like breakouts. I had the water retention. Like, it didn't feel good. But after some time, my body got used to it. And for the days that were extremely hard, it was just good for me to have some quote unquote safe foods that I knew would provide enough energy, but also wouldn't cause any pain. So I would suggest finding these foods and trying to have like some safe foods that you can have on days that you are struggling very badly, because we all know motivation comes and goes. Commitment is what we need in recovery. You can't just rely on motivation, especially on days where you feel physically bad. So make commitment to recovery, commit to yourself, commit to your own health. And something that's very helpful is having some kinds of safe foods that you can grab on bad days. I hope that helped a little bit. Let me know if you have any other questions, and I'm gonna go back and yeah, enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.